98% on the power play. That's phenomenal by
That
any
is,
stretch.
but the scary thing is it's only second in the
Oh, I know.
in the
Keene
tournament.
State was 7 out of 14 for the number one, 50%.
Yep.
Absolutely incredible.
But you mentioned this Northeastern team. They do have a highly powered offensive team, a highly skilled offensive team. They did score 20 goals for in the tournament. That's actually pretty good. They got off to a start on Friday. You mentioned against Northeastern, against Penn State, a 5-2 victory. Went and played Aquinas, as you mentioned, on Saturday. Beat them 6-1 in what I thought was probably their best performance of the tournament. They went out and beat a really good Aquinas team, and they shut them down. So that's quite shocking.
And, on the other side of the ledger, a team that's really been number one or number two in the country all year, but number one in their region all year long, and that's Massachusetts Amherst. They had kind of what I like to call an unknown game, playing North Carolina State right off the get-go, a team that was undefeated, unblemished throughout the year, 27-0. You often wonder how that's going to go in that opening game. Well, we found out in a hurry how good this Massachusetts team is. If you didn't really know, 4-0 in the first 10 minutes of the game against a very high-powered North Carolina State team. Their penalty kill to me on special teams is great, 98%. It's going to be a very, very interesting matchup when they go to special teams. But this UMass team, they took care of North Carolina State, as I mentioned, 7-2. And an equally impressive to me win over Trine. I've seen this Trine team play about a half a dozen times in the regular season. They are a very physical team, very stingy. And, they put 5 goals up on them. So they've got the offense along with Northeastern. This is going to be an exciting game. I really can't wait.
Yeah, I can't wait to see how it plays out. I mean, you've got a team in Northeastern that is, got experience. Again, they were here in the same position last year when in 2018 when they lost to the eventual finalist, Lindenwood, who wound up losing to Florida Gulf Coast. But you got this team here. They've got a lot of good players on this team when it comes to the offensive side. They're led by their captain, number 21, Graham Dougherty. He has 4 goals, 8 points on the tournament. You see these numbers for Christopher Caswell, 3 goals, 4 assists, 3 goals and assists, 4 points. You've got Mateus Koziel, 3 goals, 2 assists, 5 points. They just run it, and you can look at UMass, and they've got similar guys with similar numbers. One that comes to mind is Alex Kibrick, who's 4-1 for 5 points. So,
right, and a thing to look out for, as was brought to our attention earlier, is one of their leading scorers here in the tournament is a scratch today, and that is Eric Siegel. Yeah. He had 3 goals for the tournament. So, is that going to be a factor for UMass? Like we said, they can put the puck in the net as well. As you mentioned, Keebrick with four goals, Scott Schrock with 3 goals, and Ryan LaCroix. He's steady between the pipes on the other end. It's going to be a battle of wills. And, when you get 2 teams from the same region playing in a semifinal, it just adds more to it. A lot of these kids know each other. Mm-hmm. They've played against each other not only at this level, but probably since they're 5 or 6 years old. So that's really going to add to the excitement. These are the kind of games that I just love to. I'm fortunate enough to be able to bring it to everybody here. Mm-hmm. Just a reminder to JP that the winner of this game will play the winner of the second game that is going to take place between Cincinnati and also Florida Gulf Coast, the defending champion. So 4 super qualified teams in this Division II tournament.
Yep. The way I described it last night to one of my colleagues, Brett Luthner, on the air, you got a team in Florida Gulf Coast that could score at will, and a team in Cincinnati who seems like they need to be down 3-0 to score at will. So that's going to be quite a show later on this afternoon.
Oh, it sure is. Is that, that's the other thing with these 2 teams, and it's a cliche that you and I talked about early in the tournament, is I don't think these 2 teams have been behind in this tournament.
No, I think.
How do they react when the first one gets behind? That's a key.
The only time I think Northeastern was behind was in their final game when they played Montana State.
Okay.
It was going back and forth, 1-0, 1-1, 2-1, 2-2, And then Northeastern took over and, wound up winning that game 9-5. Difference in that one, they had their backup goaltender going. They got Nicholas Cam some time off. So I think the key matchup here, I think, is going to be the battle of the goaltenders. You have Ryan LaCroix, who was 2-0 on the tournament, 2 goals against, 895 save percentage. You look at Nicholas Cam, who is 2-0 in the tournament. He's a 1-5 goals against and a 965 save percentage. So whether that half a goal means something, we'll see.
Yeah, in 3 games, it's maybe not as much, but
Yep.
we watched him play against Aquinas, and it, they threw everything they had at him after they got behind because they were in a desperate situation to get back into that game, and Cam stood on his head.
Yeah.
I thought that second period, that was one of the best periods of hockey I think I've seen played by a goaltender in this tournament. And I watched a little tape on LaCroix this weekend, and oh my goodness, he's just phenomenal as well. Really, especially against North Carolina State in the early going of that game. They got him out to the lead, but when they tried to mount a couple of charges against him, boy, he stood tall in between the pipes. And so you're right. I agree 1,000% that this is going to be a good battle between these two teams.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what. I've seen some really good goaltenders throughout the years. I've been doing this out of the Northeast, and these two are definitely two of the tops as well. They really don't really leave any type of anything laying around as far as a good goaltender goes. So this is going to be a matchup I'm really looking to see.
Well, as you can probably see, both teams now are getting the green light to go on to the ice, as it's going to be UMASS against Northeastern University. UMass, the number 1 seed in their region, and Northeastern, of course, number 3 out of the pool. And one of the other things about Northeastern was that I said this in the beginning of the tournament, and you can amplify it. They were 2 pretty much in their region for that auto bid all the way till about the end when they got bumped out.
Yep.
And I think they're playing with a little more chip on their shoulders.
I think they are. Northeastern had a bad weekend, and New Hampshire had a good weekend, and they just jumped them in the stands. And I think they're definitely looking to, again, make some type of noise here and show that they were definitely the number 1 or number 2 ranking.
Well, we're going to take a break, and we're going to listen to the playing of the starting lineups and then the national anthem, and then we will get this one underway. It's UMass against Northeastern for the right to go to the 2019 ACHA Division II National Championship game. Okay, that's another fine rendition of the national anthem as these two teams just about set to go. It'll be UMass in their home jerseys with the white and red trim, while Northeastern they'll be wearing their road black jerseys with the red and white trim. Again, yours truly, Lou Gamlin, along with my tag team partner, John Peterson. JP, give me one quick key for each side for a victory tonight to get to the national championship game.
Well, I think for UMass Amherst, it's going to be the penalty kill. They're going to have to survive this powerful power play for Northeastern. And for Northeastern, I think they're going to have to rely on their goaltender to keep them in it.
Nicholas Cam, he'll be in goal for the Northeastern Huskies, and UMass will counter with Ryan LaCroix.
Yeah, the UMass Minutemen.
The Minutemen and the Huskies here on this game 1 of 2 here to determine the national championship game, which will be tomorrow afternoon. Face-off controlled by the Northeast Huskies as they bring it into the neutral zone. Playing it right there, right in front of us, would be Cunningham. He gets his pocket picked and stick down into the Minutemen zone, and it's going to be played out to center ice, right down in front of Cam, the goaltender for Northeastern, and he'll tip it out where it's stolen away, brought into the zone, played right out in front. Now it's played out to the point. Held up right there. It's going to be played there with a shot by Pauline. Deflected over in the corner as we're 30 seconds into this one with no score. Puck thrown around the boards now, held out to the point. Pauline again will throw it down. It's deflected before it got out, but it's stolen away. Puck going to be loose over in the corner. Shot wide that time by Fisher, and it's now going to be played around the boards. And still held in by the Minutemen, and it's now the Huskies will clear the zone out to center ice. LaCroix will play it. He'll hand it off to one of his defensemen, Artie Potter, as they try to get it out of the zone. Big pressure early by Northeastern as they try to come up with a steal deep in the UMass zone. Finally, they come up with it out to center ice as we're just over a minute left in this opening period. No score. Puck thrown around the boards where it's going to be played by Rustin Keene. Keene throws it back into his own zone to restart for the Huskies, as now they bring it out to center ice, and then it'll be lifted down into the Minutemen zone where they'll retreat after it, led by Jeffrey McDonald. McDonald will let it out to center ice. This one's going to be deflected down, and it looks like we are going to get our first icing call of the game, and we do. 1 minute, 37 seconds in, no score.
Yep, first icing of the game. Right now you're just going to see guys going back and forth. Like a prize fire, trying to feel each other out, try to figure out what each team's going to do.
How similar is this to like the opening game of nationals for both these teams?
It's a little similar. It might be a little more intense because of what's at stake here.
Both teams hoping not to make the first mistake, as well as it's picked up over in the corner by Allard. Allard, one of the big studs against Aquinas in their game on Saturday. Massachusetts now will bring it out of the zone. Skating it down is Hentosh. He'll throw it in behind the boards where it's going to be chased down by McGrath. McGrath will come up with it and outlet it out to center ice where it's played by Power. Power tries to play it back into the zone along with Seamus Lombard. He puts it in behind the Northeastern goal. 2 minutes gone. Puck played out to center ice, and it's going to be played down into the Massachusetts zone where it's going to be thrown around the boards by Tomlinson. They play it out to center ice where it's picked off and going to be thrown back into the Minutemen zone, going after it, trying to get it out of the zone is Tomlinson again. He's met with a big check as it's played over in the far corner, held in at the point, thrown towards the net, deflected over to the right side. There's one thrown towards the net, that time by Judge, and it's going to be deflected, held in by Judge, though, at the point. Going after it for the Minutemen is Lombard. He's met with a huge hit, that time by Robert Picking, as they play over in the near corner. 3 minutes gone in this opening period, no score. Puck played out to center ice, thrown back into the zone towards the goaltender by Robert Picking. And they throw it around the boards, now held in and played. There's a giveaway with a shot right into the breadbasket of LaCroix. First big shot of the game.
Yeah, Christopher Caswell, he was able to read the breakout pass and able to take it over. Came in, got a shot, but of course there's your goaltender LaCroix standing tall for UMass.
Face-off will be to his left. And it's going to be fought for and controlled by Northeastern. They've got it deep in their own zone, but the pocket is picked now by Pauline. Pauline still trying to get it out of his zone, and now here they come out to center ice, bringing it up over the line with an outlet pass. Coming up is Lucy. Lucy plays it over in the corner, throws it in behind the goal. Held in over at the point by Sylvia. Sylvia tries to keep it in. Now it's deflected out to center ice and thrown down into the far corner rather. And the Minutemen will try to regroup. Held in. There's a centering pass. Nobody home. And coming up with a puck now, here comes UMass. They're going to throw it up, and it's deflected over in the far near corner, rather, as we're up to 4 minutes gone in this opening period. Here comes the puck now. Played at center ice, going after it. Potter with a shot, or actually a pass deflected down in the far corner. Going after it is Cuomo. Cuomo will try to dig it out of the zone. Deep in the Northeastern end now as pressure being applied by the Minutemen. Held in at the blue line. Backhanded but stolen away. And Northeastern will clear the puck out to center ice and throw it down in the near zone with a big check. Laid that time by Artie Potter. Puck played out to center ice. Going after it for the Minutemen would be Cameron Fisher. He throws it in on goal, deflected away by Cam. Good first shot for the Northeastern goaltender to get some work on, just to get the kinks out, if you will. And the puck is thrown down into the corner, and Cam will play it around the boards. Puck loose out at center ice, thrown back down in the Huskies zone by Power, and it's going to be played behind the goal there by the Huskies. They try to clear it out to center ice. Held in at the blue line by Hentosh. He throws it in the corner. Coming in on goal with a backhand.
Ooh,
oh, just wide.
Penalty
Call coming up. And we're going to get our first power play of the afternoon. Time of the power play, 5:16.
Slash.
Grant Sherman will go to the box for the slash. So it'll be the first power play of the afternoon for the Minutemen. 15% in the tournament on the power play. And as we mentioned, Northeastern yet to get a power play goal scored upon them. Puck over in the near corner now as the Minutemen set up. Cross ice pass over to the near side, held in at the point by Pauline. He throws it down in the corner, gets it back. Little give and go up at the point. He's going to quarterback the power play, throws it towards the net, a little bit wide of the goal. Northeastern will come up with it, throw it around the boards. Good play to hold it in momentarily by Bonavita. And here comes Northeastern, shorthanded up over the line. The other way going after it. Allard clears it down into the Northeastern zone, and they will get it now. The Minutemen will to try to set up the power play up over the line. They come in over the right side. Centering play deflected in behind the goal. Now they're going to bring it back out, and the clear will go back down in the Minutemen zone as a little bit of mix-up that time in communication as they look to set it back up. We're down to a minute left to go in the opening power play. 13:42 to go in the opening period, no score. Puck held in at the point by McDonald. McDonald loses control, and it's kicked around, and it's going to be easily cleared down the length of the ice with 45 seconds left in the power play.
Yeah, this Northeastern penalty kill, they really go out there and they work.
Not really allowing them much of a chance. They've clogged up the middle. No shots yet on the power play as it's thrown around the boards. Held in at the point. Tomlinson throws it over, now gets it back. Slams one towards the net, wide of the goal. They've got Cam down out of position, but we're going to get a stoppage of play. 21 seconds left in the penalty, 13:05 to go in this opening period, no score.
One thing we should mention, we are in a different rink tonight, so the guys may be used to the rinks that we were in for the past 3 days. So it can take a little while to get used to the bounces and the puck deflections that come off the boards here.
You know, everything's different. The lighting a little bit different. The ceiling, you know, and that does play a point, as you're right, for about the first 10 minutes as the puck now is around the boards. Held in over on the right side. Now they got it in behind the net. They look to set it up out at the point. There's one shot, but deflected away that time by Kiebrick. They dig it away over in the near corner now out into the slot area, and it's going to be now deflected and cleared. Both teams at full strength. puck down in the Minutemen zone as LaCroix will hand it off. They try to clear the zone. They get it cleared out to center ice. Going after it is Hentosh. He'll dump it down into the Northeastern zone as we'll get a line change. 12:20 to go in this opening period. No score.
It's going to be an icing call here on Northeastern.
So the Minutemen will get the face-off in the Husky zone. 12:14 to go in this opening period. Still 2-1 shots on goal.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's hard to believe we played nearly 8 minutes and there's only been 3 shots on goal and only one by the team that was on the power play.
And good defensive play on both teams. As we mentioned at the top of the show, we may see that with these two very defensive special teams-minded teams. Coming in, though, off the face-off with a shot. Silva wide of the goal.
I actually think it was Tyler Hill that
you're right.
Try to get that. That was 6 Hill. I seen him coming down. He cut around the defenseman on a good rush and made it in toward the goaltender and just put it wide.
Face-off will be just outside the Amherst blue line. UMASS Amherst, that is, the Minutemen. Number 1 in their region, in the Northeast region this year, and obviously number 1 in their pool play. Puck deflected into the neutral zone. Going after it will be Ashkenazi for the Minutemen. He throws it into the Northeastern zone. They're going to dig away at it in behind the goal. Coming up with it now, it's going to be cleared out to center ice. Chasing after it will be Koziel. But a good defensive play that time by Pauline as well. He's able to get back and take off the angle. They're going to play it over in the near corner now, and they rattle around the boards. Finally, the Minutemen come up with it with a shot that sails wide. Played over in the corner. Held in over there by Allard. Allard tries to set it up. Little give and go on the right side. Tries the centering pass. It's deflected over in the corner. Now they're going to play it in behind the goal. It's going to roll all the way around to the near side where both teams will try to clear. There's a centering play. A one-timer deflected wide by Koziel. Again, LaCroix has to be on his toes for that one. And it's going to be dumped to center ice and back down into the Northeastern zone. Puck cleared out to center ice. Here comes the Minutemen up over the line with a shot. And Cam will easily corral that one up for just the second shot for them.
Earlier you mentioned Amherst, not to be confused, UMass Amherst with Amherst College. They're actually in the same town, right down the block from each other.
You know, I've talked to some people that live in that area, and the amount of hockey in such a condensed area in the Northeast
it's
tells you the quality, how great it is up there. Face-off held in at the blue line with a shot that's deflected by Tomlinson over in the corner. Kicked in at the blue line to be held in by Power, and it's thrown down into the lower zone where it's going to be held, and finally thrown into the corner that time by Carlos as they dig away at it over in the far corner. Now it's going to be held in at the blue line. There's one thrown right to the glove of Cam, and he'll hang on. That shot taken that time by Christopher Miller, and we get a stoppage of play. Shots now even at 3.
You also mentioned the quality of hockey that's in that area. Both schools have Division I NCAA programs, ranked, I believe, 4 and 5 in the east or the country.
And of course, they've got, obviously, the Bruins, who had that, always seem to be a perennial power in the NHL. Puck deflected out to center ice, and it's going to be stolen away by Kiebrick. Kiebrick brings it up, little dipsy-do over into the near corner, throws it in behind the goal. Going after it will be Carlos. He tips it over by the slot area. Oh, a good play to keep it in momentarily, but here come the Huskies. They're going to throw it down into the corner as it's going to be Trailer throwing it around the boards, and it's played over on the far side. They dig away at it over there, and coming up with it is Northeastern. There's a shot deflected before it got to the goal. Deflected all the way out to center ice. Cameron Judge will come up with it as he'll play it and hand it off to Trailer. Trailer will dump it into the corner where it's handed off and thrown over the corner by LaCroix. There's a centering pass, nobody home. Ooh, it could have been a big opportunity for the Huskies. Coming up over the line with a shot. Kicked away as Potter tried to get it in on goal. Another one cleared and into the neutral zone. Here come the Huskies. They try to make a play on it, but in their pocket is picked. Coming up with it was Kornak. And we got an opportunity now coming up the other way. Marky Campbell over in the corner. Tried to make a centering pass. Instead, he dropped it for Artie Potter, and he slammed it right into the goaltender mitt of Cam.
One thing you got to see about Cam is he's really good on the rebound control. He directs the pucks when they're shot into him, puts them up to the net.
And we're going to get our media timeout. 9:14 to go. No score. You're watching the Division II Championships here on the ACHA Broadcast Network.
The 2019 ACHA National Championships are brought to you by Aries Sportswear, official merchandise partner of the ACHA. Howie's Hockey Tape, the official tape provider of the ACHA. And the City of Frisco.
Halfway through this opening period, we've got a scoreless tie between Northeastern and UMASS. And yours truly, Lou Gamlin, along with my tag team partner, John Peterson. JP, a little over 10 minutes in the books. Feeling out process, I think, is over now. We're really starting to see some end-to-end action.
Yeah, feeling out process is over. You've seen the guys move the puck up and down the ice. The one thing that you are starting to see is a pickup in the physical play as well.
And the face-off will be to the right of Cam. And it looks like it's going to be Jackson Allard taking the face-off. He'll go up against Marky Campbell. Campbell wins the face-off, or check that. Allard won the face-off, but it's still held in at the blue line, now cleared out to center ice. And here come the Minutemen. They're going to try to clear the zone. They do. They throw it over in the near corner. They're going to chop at it over there. They work it over in the far corner, and it's going to be kicked around and thrown in front of the crease area. But Northeastern will come up with it, and they'll loft it up and out of play. One of the things you and I talked about in the pregame was the difference in this arena as opposed to the other ones.
Yep.
Seems like it's 100 feet high compared to the other rink where we had quite a few of those rafter shots, if you will.
Yep. I don't think you're going to get one of those here. This rink is very high.
And they're going to face off on the far side, finally controlled by Northeastern. Then they get it. A little tie-up over in the near corner. Finally coming up with it are the Huskies, and they're going to be able to clear the zone. They get it out to center ice. Momentarily chasing after it was Koziel, and it was played momentarily in the Minutemen zone, but now we're going to get a penalty call. Looks like it's going to come up to Jackson Allard, and his hands went up in the air. You know, he pleads his case, but to no avail, and we're going to get another Minutemen power play.
Allard's going to get a tripping call here.
Face-off will be to the right of Nicholas Cam. 8:26 to go in this opening period, no score. Face-off controlled and shot towards the net by the Minutemen. Cam will glove that one off. That will be the fifth shot on goal for the Minutemen. First on their power play, second power play. Face-off at the controlled up at the point. Shot over to the far side. And it's going to be cleared and played out into the slot area. Held in at the point. Played out back over to the right side now by Bonavita. Bonavita throws it over in the corner. Going to hand it over on the left side over to Pauline. Pauline has it over on the near side now as they look to quarterback the power play. 1:28 to go. No score, 7:50 left in the period. There's one deflected up into the safety netting and out of play. And the face-off will stay in the Minutemen's, or in the Northeastern zone.
Northeastern likes playing that box, keeping it tight. They also like to make the teams beat them inside, so they're going to keep the puck outside. They're happy with it, making sure Cam is able to see the shots coming in, and he'll take those long ones all day as long as he can see them.
There's a shot deflected up again into the safety netting out of play, and that will keep the face-off deep in the Northeastern zone. So again, 1:17 left in the power play, 7:43 to go in this opening period, no score. And right off the face-off, they're going to throw it towards Cam. And, you know, it's like one of our colleagues, Rasty McGibbon, always says, you know, keep throwing it towards the net. Sooner or later, it might go in. So even off the face-off, even if you don't have a set play, there's one off the face-off going to be held in at the blue line. Held in over there by Tomlinson, throws it over in the corner. They're going to chop at it over there, and Campbell will play it back out on the point. Tomlinson cross ice over to McDonald. McDonald will dump it over in the corner and played in front of the Northeastern, or behind the goal rather, held in at the blue line by McDonald. McDonald cross ice pass over to Tomlinson with a shot. Ooh, boy, deflected wide. Rebound just to the right of Cam, and it's going to be played over in the near corner. And finally, it'll be cleared down to center ice. 35 seconds left in the power play. 7 minutes to go in this opening period, no score. Uh-oh, here's a giveaway coming up over the line. McDonald, good defensive play, though. Good back check by number 15, Peter Camardo. And now here they come up over the line the other way, coming in on goal. There's a centering play, and it's deflected wide. Puck comes out to center ice, and skating it up over the line is Hentosh. Hentosh will throw it around the boards, and it's picked up by Northeastern. They play it out to center ice, and they'll backtrack what the puck does now, Massachusetts. UMass tries to make a play on it at center ice, but it's going to be deflected and right into the stick momentarily of Kornak, and he plays it over right in front of us across the way at center ice and deflected over in the far side. Just about 6 minutes left in this opening period. No score. Puck played over and high up over the top of the goaltender, LaCroix. They're going to collide over on the near side. Now the puck is going to be played out to center ice. Puck played over in the near corner, going after it. Shorrock. Shorrock tries to make a play on it in behind the Huskies' goal as they dig away at it over on the far side. Centering play right into the glove and the breadbasket of Cam. Good shot by Baldino, as we're still scoreless.
Yeah, nice setup by UMass, getting Baldino the puck in the slot. He turns, he looks, he sees the goaltender, and winds up shooting it right into the chest because of the perfect position that the goaltender Cam had.
And that'll keep the face-off over on the right side of Cam off the face-off. It's still held in at the point. There's a shot again with a rebound. Kicked away shot that time by Pauline, and he'll get up. He'll come up with the loose puck. Play it down in the corner over to Sylvia. Sylvia tries to play it out, and it's handed off this time to Baldino. Baldino plays it over to the right side. Skated over there. There's one thrown towards the net. Centering play ended up going over wide of the goal, and it's going to be held in at the point by Pauline. Pauline, his shot deflected over in the corner. They dig away at it over on the left side, and it's going to be fought for over here on the near side of the rink. Coming up on 5 minutes left to go in the opening period. No score. Puck thrown in behind the goal, rolls all the way over to the right side. Held in over on the point by Sylvia. Tries to make a play on it. There's one thrown towards the net. Kicked away by Cam that time. Pauline with the shot. There's one wide of the goal. Taken by Ashkenazi. Played over in the far corner. Another giveaway for Amherst. Centering play. Held in at the blue line. Nice little pass for the on-rushing Carlos. Carlos comes over on the right side. Now he plays it all the way over to the far side. Throws one towards the net. Boy, almost an opportunity that time for Murphy. And it's going to be cleared down the length of the ice. They're going to wave off the icing. So the Minutemen really putting the pressure on Northeastern here in this last couple of minutes. Puck thrown over in the near zone. Going to be held in now. Hopped up over the stick. And going after it back in his own zone will be Tomlinson. He outlets it to center ice. Cross ice pass going after it momentarily was Miller. It's played now, and we're going to get a delayed offsides. And finally, we'll get the call.
Honestly, I don't think it should have been offside because it was put back into the zone by a Northeastern player.
And I think that is what Carlos is talking to the referee about right now, in front of us. Good call, JP, on that one, as they will indeed still have the face-off just outside the Northeastern blue line.
Northeastern's got to pick it up a little bit here. They're getting outplayed pretty good here in this latter half of the period.
Looks like a little bit on their heels, if you will. UMass takes the play to the zone. They just throw one towards the goal. It's going to be kicked away easily by Cam, as it's going to be fought for over in the far corner. And coming up, there's one right out in front. And UMass couldn't come up with it. Now skating it up over the line the other way is going to be Trailer. And we get a stoppage of play. 3:42 to go here in this opening period. Game 1 of 2 here for the right to go to the 2019 National Championship game here in Division 2. And we're scoreless.
Tell you what, the last, I would say, 9 minutes has all been played down to the left in the Northeastern zone, to our left.
Allard will take the face off. He'll go up against Marky Campbell, and it's going to be won by the Huskies. They play it down into the near corner. They skate it around to the far side, chopping away at it right in front of us. as they now play it over in the far corner. The Minutemen will look to clear the zone. They do out to center ice. Skating quickly after, it's going to be Potter, and he's going to negate the icing. Good hustle play by the Minutemen. Centering pass, but nobody home. And it's going to be deflected, held in at the point. They fight for it right at the blue line, and they dig away at it over on the far side. And UMass getting that extra step towards the puck here, as you mentioned in the early going, as we're down to 3 minutes left in this opening period. Shots 9-3 in favor of UMass, as the Huskies now will clear the zone, but quickly thrown back in by Pauline, as the Huskies now will try to mount another comeback. Played out at center ice by Bonavita. He throws it into the zone, going after it. Hentosh. Hentosh will skate it. It's played out in the slot area. There's a shot in traffic. Taken that time by Bonavita. And Cam with his 10th save of the period, keeping it a scoreless tie.
Yeah, Cam's been doing that quite a bit lately here. I don't think Northeastern's had a shot on net in the past 10, 11 minutes.
No, they jumped out to a 3-1 lead, shot advantage, and they've been shut out ever since, as it's now 10-3, but the score is tied. That's the important stat right now, as we've got 2:25 to go in this opening period. Both teams scoreless. Puck deflected out to center ice, tipped for a moment by Berespev, and now it's played up over the line, bounced off the puck was Coswell, as they played in behind the UMass goal. The Minutemen will retrieve, go after the puck now as they dig away at it towards the blue line. Now it's going to be played out in the neutral zone. Here come the Minutemen. Up over the line, skating with the puck is Baldino. His play deflected over in the corner. Check that. That was Lombard, Seamus Lombard. Now the puck will be played down into the Northeastern zone.
14 for Northeastern's Joseph Patente of a number change.
All right, thank you.
Yep.
Coming up over the line. There's a shot thrown towards the goal, kicked away by LaCroix. They play it over in the far corner, and it's going to be played out to the blue line, and it's going to be held in by the Huskies momentarily, and now the Minutemen will come up with possession of the puck. 1:23 to go in this opening period. Scoreless. There's a shot deflected and coming out to center ice. Actually, it's still held in at the blue line now, played in behind the Minutemen goal. We're going to get a penalty call coming up to the Minutemen.
Yeah, I think Kalos is going to get a penalty for either a hit from behind or...
Well, that is going to be the first power play opportunity of the afternoon for the Huskies, and it comes at 18:49. So here's their chance to maybe sneak one by here at the latter stages of this opening period. Off the face-off, puck loose over in behind the goal, hopped over the stick of Camardo, and it's going to be all the way down into the Husky zone as we're under a minute to go in this opening period. No score. Puck played over in the far corner. Now they're going to set up the power play. Oh, there's one. And it was deflected there, JP. It looked like they were going to try to center it. It got deflected right in front of the goal.
Yep. He
and
was
LaCroix
able to,
was lucky to be able to hang on.
Able to keep it under his pad, keep it from going in the net. That was close.
So. Face-off will be to the left of...
We're going to have a conversation here as to see if this puck went in or not.
You know, it was close, and I think a couple of the players kind of went with their hands up in the air. I mean, you know, they're always going to do that, but apparently they've discussed it, and they're going to keep the face-off to the left of LaCroix.
No video review here for this game.
Off the face-off, puck's going to be controlled over in the near corner by the Huskies. They throw it towards the net. Rebound loose right out in front, and LaCroix will gobble it up. 33.9 seconds left to go here in this opening period. No score. Minute 23 in the power play, and of course, if it expires or the period expires before the power play, it'll be carry over to the second period. Puck held in at the point. Keene will take it, throws it over in the near corner. They look to set it up. They have it over on the right side. Now over the corner. Back out on top to Keene. Keene cross ice pass over to Judge. Back to Keene. There's a shot deflected by LaCroix. Centering play. Nobody home for the Huskies. 14 seconds left in the opening period. No score. And we're down to 10 seconds left. And it looks like, barring one last shot, we're going to be going scoreless. They're going to give it a try. As Koziel tried to make a play on it, JP, he slipped. And now we've got a scoreless tie through 20 minutes of play.
Yeah, it looked like Koziel tried to get a slap shot off, but it was too far behind him and just couldn't do it.
Well, we got 20 minutes in the books, and we've got a scoreless tie with the Minutemen and the Huskies, as both teams 10-7 shots on goal in favor of the Minutemen. And we're going to go live here momentarily to Rasty McGibbon, as he will give us an on-ice interview. And let's go to Rasty right now.
With Captain Graham Doherty, 0-0 after one. Tell me, is this the kind of start that you anticipated to this matchup?
Yeah, I mean, two familiar opponents. We've played each other quite a few times over the years, so we know what to expect. A tight checking game, a lot of defense, a lot up and down, and yeah, it's pretty much what we expected.
You guys have had the opportunity on the kill as well as on the power play. How important do you think special teams are going to be with two teams that are so evenly matched?
I mean, special teams is key. Our power play's been buzzing all tournament long. Hopefully we can come out here in the second period and connect and stay out of the box. Discipline's going to be key for us going forward.
Tell me what you liked about your guys in the first 20.
Resiliency. They came out, they gave us all they had, and we didn't start great, but we found them off. 0-0 is like just what we needed to end that period, and we're going to go in the second period, best period of the year.
For some of the matchups that we've seen here in the first 3 days of pool play, this is a pretty low shot total. Do you think that is just really the teams feeling each other out? Or will we expect more going forward?
I think it'll open up a bit as the game goes, but again, two familiar opponents. We kind of know what each team likes to do, so it's easy to defend. A little bit of a slip up in defensive zone coverage, and we'll end up in the back of the net. That's the way it's going to go.
Graham, thanks very much. That's good luck in the next 40.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. Thank
Now
you
we
very
send it back
much,
up to you
Rusty.
guys.
All right. Thanks, Rusty. Rasty, I should say 20 minutes in the books. No score here from the Comerica Center, as we've got a scoreless tie. When we come back, it'll be 49 seconds left in the power play for Northeastern. You're watching the 2019 ACHA Division II National Tournament on the ACHA Broadcast Network.
You ready? This guy's not ready. You're not ready. Let's go!
Hockey heads are special, which is why we protect them with a helmet designed, built, and tested to endure real-world hockey impacts.
Ready to go.
And good afternoon, everybody. 20 minutes in the books. As we mentioned, we're at the first intermission. Yours truly, Lou Gamlin, along with my tag team partner, JP, John Peterson. JP, kind of a feeling out process the first 8 minutes, but to me, it looks like most of the game was taken to by University of UMass.
Yeah, UMass better of the better of the period. You know, they were on a power play, so they had a lot of opportunity in the Northeastern end. But the one thing you got to look at is the shots right now are 10-7 in favor of UMass. They had two power plays. Two power plays as opposed to the not even full one yet that Northeastern's had. Giving up 10 shots is not bad because the play of Nicholas Cam, he turned away all 10 shots. Not all 10 of them were on the power play.
Right.
You look at the way Northeastern is played those two power plays. Again, they like to keep the shots from outside. They don't give you the opportunity to get close to the net with the puck. No quality scoring chances. The one thing that you see is the block shots. A lot of tips going across the ice. The passes and shots are all coming from outside the zone, toward the boards, by the blue line. If you give Cam shots like that, he'll stop all of them. Mm-hmm. He's that good. UMass has to get more traffic in front and get the passes, get Cam going side to side. That's what they have to do. You look at Northeastern's minute and 11-second power play that they've had so far. UMass is trying to replicate what Northeastern's done because they kind of play the same style. These guys play a Northeast version of hockey. And, you know, if they can do the same thing that UMass is doing, that Northeastern's doing, they'll be able to get themselves in a good position to do the same thing and shut out. And that's what you see. You know, Northeastern has 7 shots in the first period. Rusty McGibbon, speaking with Dougherty, again, mentioned the low total of shots. And that's something that you're going to see in this style of hockey.
Well, you know, I guess with not being familiar with it like I am, I expected it maybe a little more high-paced, but what I was looking for was maybe a couple of mistakes made on either side, and it really wasn't. You know, it still, to me, was a very disciplined brand of hockey. The only maybe mistakes was just slips. And what really impressed me the most about the whole period was the defense of Amherst in that zone, you know, in the power play. Not giving them, you brought it up, shorthanded, not giving them any opportunities, really.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. You look at the way the teams are built, and they're so similar in the style of play. And you mentioned there was no mistakes and the pace wasn't quick. I guarantee you the pace was quick on the ice. And both teams felt it.
Oh, yeah.
But again, you're going to see a lot of that close checking, a lot of hitting. And it's going to be a tough second period to come.
Speaking of the second period, what do you expect out of that second period well, what do you expect? What kind of level of play do you expect?
Out of the second period, I think you're going to see more of the same. Maybe guys trying to open it up, the skill guys trying to open it up a little bit more. We mentioned the skill guys on Northeastern. Dougherty, you mentioned Caswell, Koziel. We even talked about Jackson Howard. These guys want to get going. They want to pick up the pace of play a little bit.
Well, we're going to take a break. We're just about 6 minutes away from puck drop for the second period of play. No score. 49 seconds left on the power play when we return with the beginning of this second period for UMass. It's, again, their first power play. Thank you very much, JP. Again, our score, 0-0. UMass and Northeastern. You are watching semifinal number 1 of the 2019 ACHA Division II National Tournament here on the ACHA Broadcast Network.
Skating was hard at first. Sometimes I fell, but I always got back up. Now when I'm skating, I feel like a rocket, or maybe a race car. Something really fast. It's my second favorite feeling. Scoring is my favorite. I think I like it even more than birthday cake.
on. You know the answer. You studied for this. Come on. Timmy. Come on, Timmy. You got this, son. Pencil to paper. Focus. Come on, Timmy. Focus. Focus. Take the puck. There you go. Skate. Skate. Pass it. You call that a pass? What are you doing? You missed the puck. Come on.
Welcome back to the 2019 ACHA Division II Nationals here on the ACHA Broadcast Network, along with my tag team partner, John Peterson, yours truly, Lou Gamlin and JP. It was, like we talked about, a good start to the semifinals. The feeling out process is over. Now both teams really starting to bear down as we've got a power play that will still be for
49 seconds. Yep.
for UMASS. As I expect the action really to be ratcheted up even more.
Yeah, I'm sure Northeast is going to try and take advantage of these 49 seconds. They've got to start to soften up that UMass defense if they want to, and we'll see what happens come the next 49. While
we get this second period started, we are going to be pleased to be joined by one of the commissioners of the Division II of the ACHA, Jay Peacock. Jay, welcome. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks very much.
We've got an all-Northeast semifinal, which I know makes you smile, as you are the commissioner of the Northeast and the West. Talk a little bit about these two great programs, not only on the ice, but academically as well.
First of all, as you guys know, academics is my forte. But Northeastern has 15 guys on the academic All-American list.
Wow.
Just unbelievable amounts. They have a mandatory co-op program that takes them a year to complete, so they get their 5 years of eligibility and 1 year for a co-op. So they're
man.
Yeah. And UMass has a half a dozen or so. Very smart. One of them has one of the UMass players, and I can't remember which one, has a 4.0 for 4 years.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, it's huge. But athletically, they're phenomenal. UMass took that trip down to Florida Gulf Coast and lost a game in overtime, and then another one at the end on an open net, 2-0 on an open net goal. So they're going to be competitive, I hope, with Florida Gulf Coast. Northeastern has had a rough time, but they've got a tremendous power play, so that'll keep them in the game. And the goaltender, as you can see right now, is pretty hot. Pretty hot. So hopefully, they'll be in the middle of the mix. Go ahead.
No, without taking anything away from these two teams playing, you're also the commissioner out west, and what really impresses me, Jay, is the expansion of the hockey out there, especially in the Southwest, and it's come a long way.
Oh, yes, it has. Actually, the biggest one, we've got some Southwest teams coming in, but our biggest one is Montana and North Dakota, and that's what's really exciting. We've got to do some work on that. We got some. I won't say major problems, but they're going to be if we don't deal with them. It's closer for Williston State to go to New York City than it is to go to Dallas.
Wow.
So
wow.
we've got, and they're Dallas, and obviously Texas El Paso and is in the same area as Williston. So we really got some work to do on that to help them out a little bit. Their travel costs are outrageous.
And there really isn't a whole lot that you can do about that, because of the distance. I've talked with Travis Johansson, head coach of Northern Arizona, about that a couple of times, but he says it's exploded out there, and that's got to be great for you.
Oh, it is. It is. We've got I'm constantly getting teams out of the San Diego area, out of the Los Angeles area that want to get their programs going. Brent Roenick, the son of Jeremy Roenick, has gotten the one at University of San Diego going.
Okay.
Very, really impressed with their progress. They've had a rough start, but it's the first year you're going to have a rough start. Looks like we got Bakersfield coming in next year, so we're going to be up and running in that area. And I think that the more organization we can get going, the better off we're going to be.
And of course, then on the other hand, getting back to the Northeast, you get spoiled with such a hockey hotbed, in that area, the Boston area. Right. It's incredible. And, it's not that you get the pick of the litter, but the teams, it's just so competitive. And like we said, not only on the ice, but academically, all the kids, top notch.
We're the ACHA is known for putting kids into careers, and that's what we want. Enjoy the game, get what you can out of it, But, it's time to, when it's all done and over, we want them to graduate from college. That's our number one goal.
Right.
Beyond playing for a national championship and presenting things like this, our number one goal is getting them through college and getting on with their careers. And that's that's the most fun. For me, that's what we're all about.
Well, and now with the tournament itself, Jay, this year, our first year in Dallas, we've stepped up our game, and the two facilities that we've been involved with here at Frisco and then over in Plano, it's just been phenomenal. The play's been great, the hospitality, everything. Talk a little bit about how the tournament has gone in your eyes the first 4 days.
But it's the technology that's been, Dave has been our head of technology. Dave Kerr's been our head of technology, has been phenomenal at building that.
Oh,
and,
my.
I said, you have to know what you're good at and what you're not good at. And I'm not good at the technology end of it. I just sort of, that's where you just get out of the way, So, it's that's been a lot of fun for me to watch how it's grown that way with the phenomenon, the cameras we have going and the setup has just been great. It's just been out of this world. I can't say enough about what you guys have done and the professionalism that we have at that level. Like I said, I'm the nuts and bolts guy, opening, shutting the doors, making sure they're out here on time, and that sort of thing. It's that sort of thing that is my forte. Dave's been fabulous on the other end of it. It's worked out really well for us.
Well, and that's the one thing, and then I'll let you go, Jay, is everything that I've noticed with the whole team from the top all the way to the bottom. Everybody's a helping hand to make this as well run as it has been. Very few glitches, if you will. And it's, it's showing that the ACHA can really put on one heck of a show.
Oh, they have. I mean, right down to the job that Eddie Giacomucci has done with the referees, to what we've done with the announcers, what we've done with the teams have been really cooperative at working with us too on some of these things, and that's what it's all about. These kids out here.
Oh yeah,
it's not about you, it's not about me, it's about them, and we put on a show for them. You walk into the rink and look at the ACHA is all over the place. Paul Hebert and Russ Schlegel have done a fabulous job at building this thing and making it go. I've been very, very, I can't tell you how pleased I am at the job that those guys have done.
And I want to mention one thing about the kids on the ice. One of the observations that I've seen throughout the week is how they take time to interact with the other parents and the kids, the little kids that are coming to watch, with the little sticks. And I saw little girls from North Carolina State with microphones talking to them. I mean, it's a very fan-friendly atmosphere,
it is.
You are to be applauded for it because you guys have put on one whale of a show.
Well, we can't do it without our team. I mean, I'm just one little part of it. You guys, the four of you guys standing here doing it, and Dave down here, and it's been a fabulous experience. And the number of thank yous I've gotten from the players, even the ones that are done now, have been phenomenal. I was in a hotel with Northern Colorado, and they, to the man, they came up to me and said, "Thank you for a wonderful show."
Wow,
they just
fantastic.
And it happens here. I had dinner with Keene State last night, and they said the same thing. The kids said, it's just been outstanding. I'll let you get back to the game itself, Guy, but thanks very much.
Jay, thank you.
Thanks very much.
Thank you, Jay.
Thank you. Take care, guys.
All right. Jay Peacock, the co-commissioner of the Division II, a phenomenal job that they have done. He and Dave Kurtz, as we still have a scoreless tie, as you can tell by watching it on the screen. JP, some end-to-end action, a couple of penalties again, as the intensity indeed is starting to ratchet up.
Yeah, we've got some 4-on-4 action. You had a little bit of a power play there for UMass, but it didn't last long as another penalty was taken. It is a stick play with a puck play with a stick above the shoulder. Puck play with a stick above the shoulders, so it's going to be a face-off to the right of LaCroix in the UMass end.
All right, taking the face-off for Northeastern will be Graham Doherty, the captain, who Rasty McGibbon had in the opening period as his guest, and he went up against Tyler Kalos. They fight for it at the blue line. Ooh, a centering player, a lead pass a little too strong for Campbell as it's going to be played in the near zone. They're going to fight for it out the center ice where it's going to be played right there by Kubrick. Kubrick will outlet it as they bring it up over the line, and again, a
Just
little
offside.
too anxious.
Yep. The player just ahead of the puck going into the zone, and you get a whistle, and the faceoff's going to be coming to center ice.
14:27 to go here in the second period. Still, nobody has been able to solve the opposing team's goaltenders as we are scoreless. Face-off fought for and controlled by Northeastern, and he's just going to throw it right into the breadbasket of LaCroix, that being Daniel McGrath, and the face-off will now be down in the Northeastern, or the Minutemen zone. Face-off will be to the right of LaCroix, and it's going to be won by Northeastern. They played at the point. Throwing it over in the corner was McGrath, and we're going to get another whistle.
I think that puck hit the netting up on the top of the board. So,
and it'll keep the face-off deep in the Northeastern, or the Minutemen zone again, to the right of LaCroix. And 14:17 to go in the second period. Both teams scoreless. 4-on-4 hockey for another 5 seconds.
they're going to have some repairs done to the glass up there. Looks like there's a piece of glass that's.
So again, 5.5 minutes gone in this period, as they do look like they're fixing
looks
the
like
paint.
there's the net. The net might be holding a piece of glass where the Zamboni door is.
Oh, okay. 14-9, the shots on goal in favor of UMass. As again, a defensive struggle here in this first semifinal. The winner will play the winner of Florida Gulf Coast and Cincinnati.
Yeah, it is. It's been a defensive show here right now. Both teams just really can't get the offense going. That's how dominant both defenses have been. And, you see the goaltending again. You talk about the two goaltenders in LaCroix and Cam. These guys have been outstanding all tournament.
Face-off will be to the right of LaCroix, and it's going to be controlled by Northeastern. They played out on the point. They're going to throw it towards the goal, but it's deflected over in the far corner. And it's now going to be a 5-on-4 for 17 seconds. Still in the box for Northeastern. Or check that for Amherst. Yeah, it is Northeastern. And it's going to be deflected out to center ice. Actually, Northeastern still in the power play. I apologize. And it's going to be down in the Minutemen zone. They're going to play it over on the far side. Now deflected in behind the goal. And now both teams will indeed be at full strength with a shot. Deflected right out in front. And it's going to be over on the left side. Here comes UMass. They're going to streak out into the zone, coming up over the line, trying to center one in on goal. And Cam will make the save. And another big rush for UMass coming in on Cam, the goaltender for Northeastern, but he's standing tall.
So it was a nicely developed rush by UMass. Unfortunately, they had to go against Nicholas Cam again, and he's just been outstanding the whole tournament. This guy's, you look at his numbers, a goal and a half a game, and a 965 save percentage. It's some pretty good numbers for a goaltender.
I'll tell you, that's Herculean to say the least. As the face-off will be to the left of Cam. They chop at it. Finally coming up with it is Northeastern as they look to dig it out of the zone. But here comes UMass putting a little bit of pressure on in behind the goal. They try to set up the shot in the slot area, and it's going to be deflected over in the corner. We get a whistle away from the ice. And I think we are going to get another penalty call. You got it right, JP.
Yeah.
And this is going to be another UMass penalty. So Northeastern with another chance with the extra man.
Looks like number 18 is going to get the penalty. Christopher Miller.
Christopher Miller will go to the box. So that will set up the power play to the right of LaCroix with the face-off. It'll be Doherty taking the face-off as he will go up against Artie Potter. And it's won by the Huskies. Huskies have it out at the point. Now they play it over on the left side. There's a shot deflected, though, by Ashkenazi. And they're going to throw it down the length of the ice. And that'll chew up about 15 more seconds of the power play. 1:45 to go in the power play. 13-10 to go in this second period of a scoreless tie. Puck thrown down into the Husker Minutemen zone as the Huskies try to set up the power play, but it's quickly deflected out. Shorthanded opportunity maybe for UMass as they have it over in the far corner. Digging away at it for the Minutemen, Cameron Fisher. He's going to be held off, though, by his counterpart, Rustin Keene, and the Minutemen, or the Huskies, will bring it out of the zone. They play it over on the left side. It's going to be deflected all the way around, and still held in the Minutemen zone as the Huskies try to get something going on this power play. Not really had an opportunity for even a shot, and the Minutemen, good play to hold it in by Grant Sherman as they still try to set something up. It's now over in the far corner. Allard has possession of the puck, dumps it in behind the goal. Right there is Koziel. Koziel deflects it back over on the left side. They chop away at it over right by us by the left face-off circle. Koziel has it in behind the goal. Brings it over to the right side to Keene. Keene tries to throw one wide. Deflection over to Allard. Allard with a centering play. Held in at the point. Good defensive play. Sacrificing the body was Baldino. We're down to 25 seconds left in the power play. 11:40 to go in the second period. Puck deflected over on the far side, rather. They chop away at it. And it's going to be cleared the length of the ice. Down to 10 seconds left of the power play. No shots, JP, on this power play for Northeastern.
Yeah, no shots. Again, it's been a good job by UMass's defenders on the penalty kill. And they're, again, stopping Northeastern at their game.
Here we come, 3-2 the other way. Man advantage. Shot deflected, taken that time by Picking, and it's played over in the near corner, and it's going to be deflected out to center ice. Skating quickly with the puck, Hentosh. Hentosh comes up the right side, one-hands it. Tried a centering pass right at the last second, but a good poke check by the Minutemen, or by Northeastern. There's a shot deflected right out in front, still in the slot area. Good play to hold it in by the Minutemen. They throw it in behind the goal. Hentosh has it. Centering play, nobody home. Little spinorama move, and I believe we're going to get an icing call. 10:40 to go. 16-11, the shots on goal advantage for UMass.
Yeah, once again, one team puts the pressure on, the other team, counterattacks. It's been back and forth the whole night.
Quite a chess match going in this first 30 minutes of the game. Just about halfway through, I should say, with 40 seconds plus 10 minutes, as we have a scoreless tie off the face-off, controlled at the point by the Minutemen with a shot. Got through traffic, kicked away by Cam. They're going to play it now out into the center ice area. Coming up with it over the line the other way is Picking, comes it, throws it towards the net, deflected over on the left side. They're going to chop at it in behind the goal. Going after it over on the far side is Miller. It's deflected now out to center ice as the Huskies will try to gain possession of the puck. 10:15 to go in this second period, rather. Still both teams scoreless. There's a giveaway. Nice little move to get it into the zone, but it was quickly thwarted. Now coming up the other way over the line is Poulin. Poulin thought about it, but now will retreat with it. And it's deflected back. And we're going to get a delayed offsides call until they touch up. And indeed they do. So UMass with possession. Puck deflected into the Huskies zone as we're down under 10 minutes to go in the second period. Still no score. And we'll get
an icing.
Icing call. Good call, JP. And I believe we're going to get our media timeout. No, we're not. We're going to keep her going.
Not after an icing.
We're just making sure we're on our toes back here.
Okay, you got it.
Face-off will be to the right of Cam, as it'll be Trailer taking the face-off, going up against Sylvia. Puck held in at the blue line by the Minutemen. They throw it down in the far corner. They dig away at it in behind the Huskies' goal. And it's going to be cleared out to center ice. Chasing back after it again will be McDonald, and we're again going to get another icing call. 9:26 to go here in the second period. Still a scoreless tie.
Yeah, this has the feelings of a 1-0, 2-1 game here, Lou.
It could come right down to the last minute. And we talked about it in the first intermission. Who makes the first mistake? And it could come down to that.
Yeah, definitely.
Face-off controlled by UMass. They throw it around the boards in the Northeastern zone. They dig away at it on the near side. Held in at the point. Played over in the near corner now. Shot deflected, still behind the goal. Now here they come. The Huskies will try to skate it out of the zone. Tipped into the UMass end by the Huskies as they play it down in the far corner. Tipping it was Treppel. Treppel threw it in behind the boards. And then another big hit as Trailer was knocked off the puck. Puck played out to center ice. Here comes UMass, but a good poke check on the back end that time by Camardo. Deflected out to center ice. Now played into the Massachusetts end. And again deflected out to center ice. Coming up over the line with it for UMass is Potter. Potter's pocket is picked. 2-on-2 the other way. Coming up over the line, Koziel with a shot. Kicked away by LaCroix. And we get a whistle.
Why are you blowing the whistle for?
Played with a high stick.
But the other team didn't touch it.
Regardless, we're going to get a media timeout. 8:32 to go, second period. Both teams scoreless on the ACHA Broadcast Network.
The 2019 ACHA National Championships are brought to you by Barron Championship Rings, proud sponsor and championship ring provider for the ACHA. Warrior Sports, the preferred stick supplier of the ACHA. The Dallas Stars. For tickets and more information, visit dallasstars.com. And Southwest Airlines, the official event airline partner of the 2019 ACHA National Championships.
Welcome back to the ACHA Broadcast Network. John Peterson along with yours truly, Lou Gamlin. 8:32 to go here in the second period of a scoreless tie. And we got a penalty call.
Yeah, there was a penalty for a high stick on Kibrick. Alex Kibrick, number 15, the defenseman. But I don't know why the whistle blew, because he never touched the puck again. Northeastern had the puck in the zone. It was a whistle that shouldn't have been blown dead yet.
So it will be an Amherst, a Northeastern power play, as we've got a shots on goal advantage. UMass up 17-13, shots on goal with the advantage. There's one thrown towards that. Oh, a wide open opportunity. Probably the best of the night for Northeastern. Allard couldn't come up with it, and UMass will clear the zone. What a big break that time for the Minutemen.
Yeah, Matthew Pullen there, number 17 for UMass, saving that goal.
Saving the bacon, if you will, on that one as the puck comes up over the line into the UMass end as they look to clear the zone. The Huskies trying to get something going on the power play. Obviously, both teams unable to get anything going on that as they play it out to the point. With it up at the point is Judge. Little give and go over on the right side with Allard. Allard with it, shooting it in traffic. It's loose and deflected over wide of the goal. They play it in behind the UMass goal, skating around the boards. Here comes UMass out of the zone. We got a 2-on-1 shorthanded coming up over the line. Shorak with a move, and it's wide of the goal. Oh, what a nifty move that time by Shorak for UMass. Quickly up the other way. Here comes Doherty. Doherty in the near corner, skates it in behind the goal. They're going to throw it around the boards. Deflected out of play. Wow, JP, that was a nifty move, shorthanded on the other end.
Yeah, nice toe drag around the defenseman. Just unable to get the puck on net. Make a move like that and not hit the net. Kind of a little bit deflating there, but you just got to make sure you're hitting that. You can't score if you don't hit the net.
As basic as that sounds, you're absolutely right. Face-off outside the blue line was won by Northeastern. They're going to throw it in behind the UMass zone as it's played over in the far corner and now deflected out to the point area where it's going to be played by Northeastern with a shot in traffic taken by Sherman, deflected wide. In behind the goal now, played over on the near side. 7 minutes to go in the second period, no score. They played out at the point, little give and go with Cunningham. Cunningham still has it on the left face-off circle. Tried to get it down to Donovan. Now they play it back out on top. Pass deflected, and UMass will send it the length of the ice. 10 seconds left in the power play. 6:40 to go here in the second period, no score. Puck cleared now to the opposing blue line, and UMass will again dump it down the other way. And both teams now, JP, at full strength.
Yeah, nice job by UMass being able to withstand that power play again, that powerful power play by Northeastern. Oh, what a hit.
Oh, my goodness. Grant Sherman sent to the ice that time by Cameron Fisher. He's going to feel that one in the morning. And the face-off, or the puck rather, will be played still in the neutral zone. Here comes Northeastern up over the line. Little drop pass for Cunningham. It's played over the corner, and we're going to get a shot gobbled up by Ryan LaCroix. 17-16 shots on goal. 6 minutes left to go in the second period. Still a scoreless tie.
Yeah, it's right now it's 7-9 shots in favor of Northeastern in this period. Again, they've had more of the power play opportunities.
Caswell will take the face-off up against Kalos as it's deflected now. Coming out of the zone is UMass. 3-on-2 the other way. Centering play. It's going to actually be thrown over in the near corner. They try to dig at it over to the right of the face-off circle. They chop at it over there. Coming up with it at center ice is UMass playing the puck. Kalos tries to play it into the zone, but his pocket is picked. Here comes Treppel up over the line. His play deflected in behind the UMass goal. 5.5 to go in this second period. No score. They play it now out to center ice, and another big hit avoided though that time. And good play to toe drag to keep it onside by UMass, but Northeastern is able to clear the zone and throw the puck down into the Minutemen zone where they will wave off the icing.
Yeah, I think it was a good call of waving off the icing as the guy stopped skating.
Sure did. Very good play. Coming up over the line the other way is Sylvia. Sylvia brings it up over to Ashkenazi, and now we're going to get, it looks like a
Northeastern penalty
coming up to Northeastern. So we'll get the delayed call. We'll see the goaltender LaCroix go off for the extra guy, but Northeastern touches up. So now a special teams opportunity for the Minutemen. 15-11 left to go, or the time of the penalty, 4:49 left to go, second period. Face-off will be to the right of Cam as they dig away at it over in the far corner. Coming up with it are the Minutemen as they look to set it up in behind the goal. They've got it. As they now bring it out on top, on the point with it is Pauline. Pauline, little give and go. Throwing it over the left side with a shot deflected. Loose over on the far side. And the Minutemen try to clear, but they can't. It deflects over on top. Pauline has it. His play deflected, comes right back, throws it wide of the goal. And it's going to squirt over to the other side where it'll be cleared by Jackson Allard. 4:14 left to go in the second period. 1:23 left in the minor penalty to the Huskies. Puck played out to center ice. Here come the Minutemen up over the line. Skating it over on the right side is Campbell. Campbell now will bring it around to the near side. He loses control of the puck as they pound away at it over on the right side up by the boards. And it's going to be finally picked up by the Minutemen. They play it out on top. With it is McDonald. He throws it up over the top of the goal. Played over to the near side again. Played over there by Shorrock. Plays it out on top to Tomlinson. Tomlinson, a little give and go with McDonald. There's a play that was deflected wide of the goal again. 3:35 left in the second period, no score. With the puck out on top was Tomlinson over to the right side. Give and go with a shot, deflected wide. Looked like they tried to get it tipped in, but to no avail. Puck played out on top again. The Minutemen, there's a shot deflected, and it'll be played out to center ice, and the Minutemen will backtrack with the puck. 3:15 to go in the second period of a scoreless tie. 20 seconds left in the power play for the Minutemen. UMass tries to get a play on it, but back there to go after the puck is Elliot Mitchell, or Potente, I'm sorry, as the puck will go all the way down into the Minutemen zone, and they'll regroup with 5 seconds left in the power play. Under 3 to go now in this second period. And we get a delayed offsides call, and so the Minutemen get to touch up with it as they look to clear the zone. Puck played right at the blue line. Now it's deflected back into the Northeastern end, or checked at the UMass end as they fight for it in behind the goal. 2:25 left to go in the second period, no score. Puck played out to the blue line, hopped over the stick of Max Como, so he has to backtrack after it. They played out at center ice, chop away at it, and coming up with it is Tomlinson. He'll try to clear it to the blue line of Northeastern. They dig at it right there, and finally coming up with it was Traylor. Outlet pass out to the blue line, throwing it down into the zone was Doherty. They're going to skate after it down, going around the corner. Rustin Keene, he's met behind the goal, and UMass will come up with it, and they clear it out to center ice. Under 2 minutes to go in this second period, still no score. Little give and go, back and forth. Here comes Northeastern up over the line. There's a shot, whistled right into the glove of LaCroix. He'll hang on for the 17th shot for Northeastern. JP, 1:38 left to go, second period. Still both teams have what the little boy shot at.
Yeah, there's no offense to speak of here in this game. No goals yet, but I think everybody's waiting for the same thing. Everybody's waiting for that one mistake to happen, and then they're thinking, "Oh, heck's going to break loose here."
Boy, it's like a heavyweight fight, back and forth, back and forth. There's a centering play that goes wide of the goal. Puck played now in the neutral zone area. Here comes Northeastern up over the line. Skating it down is Coswell. Plays it in behind the goal. Throws it around the boards. They dig away at it in front of the Northeastern bench. Northeastern still comes up with it. Cross-ice pass as Coswell looks to gain control. There's one thrown towards the net. Deflected out to the blue line. Coswell holds it in again. In behind the goal with it is Donovan. 1 minute to go in the second period. Puck played now at the blue line. Little give and go over on the left side with a shot in traffic. Deflected before it got to the goal. They dig away at it over on the left side. Puck played and held on to by LaCroix. 47 seconds left, JP. Man.
It's the same thing. Shot, save, goalie. Shot, block. Shot, save, goalie. Shot wide. Shot, block. On both ends.
But, I'm starting to feel that the tenseness in the air is starting to pick up.
Yeah, well, it is. It's getting late in the game, and, 2 periods have gone by almost so far, and we have nothing to speak of on the scoreboard.
And the puck will be thrown around the boards. Played over on the far side. They dig away at it. Centering play, but nobody home. Held it at the point in traffic. Shot deflected again. There's another one deflected. Here comes UMass. 3-on-2 the other way. Up over the line, Campbell.
Wow.
Campbell with a play. Right out in front. It's loose at the doorstep. Deflected over in the near corner. They're going to hold it in at the blue line. Pauline has it. Left side with a shot. Deflected wide. They dig away at it in behind the goal. 15 seconds left to go in the period. Here comes Northeastern now with an opportunity. Played out at center ice. They skate after it. Koziel. They still chop at it. Now it floats into the UMass zone. And with 2 seconds left in the period, that's going to do it. 40 minutes into the books here from the Comerica Center. No score. Shots on goal. 20-16 in favor of UMass. And shortly we're going to go down to Rasty McGibbon as he is going to get one of the UMass Minutemen players. As, again, 40 minutes into the books. We're still waiting for our first goal.
Yep.
And it looks like right now Rasty is going to have with him the forward from UMass. It's going to be Cameron Fisher. And as soon as they get set to go.
Just waiting for Rasty to get his mic up.
And take it away, Rasty.
Rasty McGibbon with Captain Cam Fisher. Very tentative start to this game. It's starting to open up a little bit. What do you think it's going to take for you guys to get one past them?
We're getting chances. We're getting chances down low. We're getting chances from everywhere. We just really need to capitalize at this point. So,
I think the surprising thing to a lot of people is both teams that, through pool play, like both you guys really scored at will, and this is a really even matchup. Goaltender for you has been solid throughout the first 4 days of this tournament. Just speak a little bit about him.
Ryan LaCroix, he's been our go-to guy in net. We can count on him to come up with the big saves and then turn it around, and we can get offensive chances.
They are giving you opportunities with the extra man. Anything that you'll talk about here during this intermission to kind of tweak the power play and to get a hitting?
We're, like I said, we're getting those chances, so it's really just about capitalizing and making sure that we're not hitting that guy. We seem to be shooting it right into shin pads a lot, so if we can avoid that, that'd be great.
Cam, thanks very much for this. Good luck in the next 20.
Thank you very much.
Lou, now we send it back up to you.
Thank you, Rasty. 40 minutes in the books. No score here, Northeastern and UMass. Here, we'll be back in about 12 minutes for the third period of play here on the ACHA Broadcast Network.
The 2019 ACHA National Championships are brought to you by Barron Championship Rings, proud sponsor and championship ring provider for the ACHA. Warrior Sports, the preferred stick supplier of the ACHA. The Dallas Stars. For tickets and more information, visit dallasstars.com. And Southwest Airlines, the official event airline partner of the 2019 ACHA National Championships.
We are at intermission here in the second period, just before the third period of play, and we still have a scoreless tie. Yours truly, Lou Gamlin, along with my tag team partner, John Peterson. JP, back and forth, back and forth. You hit it on the head, shoot the puck, block, go down the other end, shoot the puck, shoot the puck, block. And it's been a game of give and take, looking for that first real break.
Yeah, it has been. It's it kind of makes for some I don't want to say boring hockey, but let's just say uneventful hockey. You got both teams playing the same style, doing the same thing, and both trying to get that first break. And unfortunately for all of us watching, neither of them has gotten it. So hopefully, if you get that one break, and it'll start opening things up here as the game goes on.
Well, the one thing that I've noticed is the tension level has picked up. I really noticed it in about the last 4 minutes of the second period. A sense of urgency. The first goal could be the one.
Yeah.
And we've only, I think, seen, I don't know if we've seen any at the D2 level this year, any 1-0 games. I think they had one yesterday or the day before at D1, but this has been a rarity, at the D2 level, the amount of low scoring.
Yeah, well, that just goes to show you the importance of this game going into tomorrow's final. You don't want to make the first mistake, so you might not be as open to getting up ice or making some stretch passes. You want to make sure that everything you do is on the up and up, and it's not causing you any harm out there. So. Look for both teams to come out here and do the same thing. As long as you're tied at 0, no one's going to lose.
No, that's right. And just thing to keep in mind, too, is if we do go to overtime, it's not 10 minutes. It's not 3-on-3. It is sudden death until we get a winner. And, this game is shaping up that way. I'm not going to make any predictions, but these two teams, they respect each other so much. They know so much about each other, which was a great point that was brought up to Rasty McGibbon in the intermission. They're very familiar with each other, the way they play. They've skated with each other even in in different leagues and whatnot, and you can see it. And the respect level on both ends, even while they're playing. There's no cheap shots, no not much chirping out there either.
Yeah, there's been hard hits and both ways, but that's just part of the game, and that's something that you learn to live with. But you didn't see any talk, any
No.
hits from behind. Yesterday in one contest we had a kneeing penalty. You don't see none of that. So this is something that it's good to see. It's good sportsmanship, but. You kind of want to see some goals scored.
Yeah, you would. That would be the reward for us in the third period. So who knows? You know what? Maybe we'll get 7 goals scored here in the third period just because we put the jinx on it, saying it's been a low-scoring,
well, let's
quiet game.
just hope those 7 aren't scored by one team, as we've seen in this tournament.
Oh, boy. Haven't we ever? It's funny is UMass, you bring that up when they played against North Carolina State right off the bat, 4 goals in 10 minutes, and you see something like that. And Northeastern with their potent offense, with the power play, my goodness, we thought we could be in for end-to-end with goals going to net, not just end-to-end with shots being blocked by defensemen.
Yeah, this game has been that type of game where you have a team on the power play, but the penalty kills up to it. And it all starts with the goaltenders. The importance of these two goaltenders on the ice right now is so high because the defense starts from them out. And, they're quality goaltenders. They're not going to let a dribbler in. They're going to be up on their game. They're playing to go to a national final. And, each of them want to go. And that's what's pushing these teams to be as good as they are defensively.
Well, speaking of that national final, the winner of these two teams will play the winner of Florida Gulf Coast and Cincinnati coming up later on tonight, as Rasty McGibbon and Andrew Shapiro will have the call of that game here on the ACHA Broadcast Network. We're going to step aside until both teams get on the ice, and we will bring you this exciting third period of play. Both teams scoreless here on the ACHA Broadcast Network. And welcome back to the ACHA Broadcast Network. Third period of play just about to start. Still both teams scoreless as we get ready for this epic third period. Along with yours truly, Lou Gamlin, my tag team partner, John Peterson. JP, here we go. This is what it's all about. Crunch time. Nobody has lit the lamp. Third period underway, no score.
Yeah, this could be the final 20. It could be the lead until overtime, the way this one's going.
Boy, back and forth, both teams trying to establish that opening lead, but they can't seem to get it as we're underway again. Northeastern in their road black jerseys with the white and red trim, and UMass in their home white jerseys with the red and a black trim. Hey, while we got a second, JP, again, our referees for tonight's game, Mark Mazzola and Brandon Target, and our linesman, Chris Blake and Michael Picolar. Face-off will be right in front of us again at center ice. Shots on goal, 20-16 in favor of UMass, as both teams obviously unsuccessful on the power play. Just some great defense on both sides.
Yeah, it has been great defense on both sides. And again, we talk about the similar styles, the good goaltending. This is what we're waiting to see something happen, and it's all going to be for naught if no one does anything. Yeah.
Well, they're going to play it now deep in the northeastern zone. They go after it down in the far corner. It's going to be Artie Potter. Potter takes it around the boards. He's going to play it over on the right side to Shorak. Shorak will dig away at it along with about 2 or 3 Northeastern Husky players deep in their zone as they look to clear it, and they finally do out to center ice. They're going to whistle it down into the UMass end, but it's quickly going to be played by the Minutemen. The Minutemen have it out to center ice, and it's going to be deflected right in front of us at the red line and played now off the goalie stick of Cam. They play it over on the right side, held in at the blue line. We're a minute 15 seconds into this third period. Still no score. Puck now played over in the near corner in the Amherst end. Cross ice pass held in with a wraparound or turnaround shot rather that time by Koziel, deflected away over into the near corner. They dig away at it over there. Finally coming up with it is Northeastern as they throw it right out in front, trying to make a play on it. Jackson Allard. UMass will bring it up over the line now. Coming up, trying to go in between 2 defenders was Shorak. He's bounced off the puck, and it's now loosened behind the Northeastern goal. 2 minutes gone in this third period of a scoreless tie. Puck played over on the far side as UMass tries to get it out in front of the Northeastern goal. Both goalies obviously perfect. 37 shots between them. There's a wraparound try, and it's kicked away finally on the other side. And Northeastern will come up with the puck. JP, 17:35 to go, still scoreless.
Yeah, still scoreless again as we're waiting for the first break to happen. And, again, UMass getting the pressure on Northeastern early here.
UMass with the rink a little bit tilted in the Northeastern end as they try to get that opening goal. Both teams now struggling on the offensive end, obviously, but here comes Northeastern up over the line, drop pass, deflected. Oh, Northeastern back on defense to be able to stop that potential breakaway as we're down to 3 minutes gone in this third period, no score. UMass will come up with it deflected right at their blue line, and we get a whistle.
Hand pass.
And a hand pass will bring the face-off down to the left of Ryan LaCroix.
And if you're going to be seeing this action back and forth like this for another 16:55, we're going to start talking about the O word pretty or the SDO word, shall we say.
There you go, a little different now. They've got the rules just like they have it in the D1 tournament now. We play till there's a score. There will be no 10-minute tie or shootout or anything like that. There's a shot right into the breadbasket of LaCroix, taken by Coswell. 6-foot, 180-pounder, 3 goals on the tournament so far for Coswell.
Yeah, I've seen all the Northeastern games, and I'm telling you, this offense is being held in check by these UMass D. They're doing a good job.
Boy, I did not see this one coming, as it looked like we would have at least 6 goals between them. Puck played in behind the UMass goal as the Minutemen will come out with it. and they tip it out to center ice. Dumped out into the Northeastern zone. Marky Campbell goes after it. They throw it around the boards, but Northeastern is there to clear the zone. Outlet pass coming up to Doherty. Doherty comes up over the line on the left side, loses control briefly, comes up with it over on the far corner. They play it over there, and it's going to be played by the Minutemen, but they can't clear the zone. Finally, they do, and here's an outlet pass. Coming up now is Potter. Potter up over the line on the left side, and about face, but a good poke check, back check by Northeastern, and the puck will be played back in the neutral zone. 15:55 to go here in this third period. Still no score.
Oh.
Boy, almost another blowout
Yep.
right in front of us as the puck is played over in the near corner. Coming up with it though over there is Shorrock. And there's one deflected up off the safety netting. So again, 38 shots between the two teams, JP. That's it. My goodness, I think a lot of the games yesterday, we saw 38 shots in the first period.
Yeah, we did. And that's, it's a credit to the defenders in this game, getting in front of shots, making sure passes coming across aren't connected. And it's just something to see, man.
And off the face-off, it's going to be played in behind the Northeastern zone. There's one right out in front. It's loose. Oh, boy, a wide-open net opportunity that time for UMass. Unfortunately, nobody home to take advantage of it. Now here come the Huskies throwing it over into the near corner. There's one thrown towards LaCroix, deflected over into the corner. There's another one deflected right out in front, and it's going to be picked up by the Minutemen. So actually the puck now going to be held in. Going over after it in the corner is Keene. Deflected high in the air over in the other corner. Played out at the point with a drive. Deflected right out in front. Here comes UMass 3-on-3 the other way as they look to make a line change. So, JP, you hit the nail on the head, still doing it. Defenders blocking the puck before they get to the goal.
Yep.
What defense?
It is. It's everybody's selling out because everybody wants to go to play tomorrow.
And now here they come the other way, 3-on-3. Coming up over the line, Carlos. He throws it in behind the goal. There's one loose right out in front. Deflected over on the left side. Held in at the point by Achanazi. Achakazi plays it now in behind the goal. They're going to chop at it over in the corner, going after it. Coswell. Coswell looks to lift it out to center ice, and they're going to wave off the icing. Puck goes in behind the UMass goal as we're down to 14-11 to go in this third period. No score.
These defenders are so patient with the puck. The puck, they get a lot of pressure on them, and
There was a wide open, or a breakaway, if you will, a short breakaway. Coming in on goal is Ashkenazi. And you're right, we are going to get a penalty call coming up. 13:58 to go, regulation time. No score.
It's going to be a slashing penalty to number 3, Sherman.
So that will give the Minutemen another opportunity on the power play. Face off to the right of Cam. He has stopped all 22 shots. They have it over on the left side. Skating around with it is Potter. Potter will play it down into the near corner. Back out on top to Campbell. Campbell back over on top to McDonald. His play deflected over on the right side. Back out on top with it. McDonald now plays it over to the left side. Campbell with a cross-ice pass over to Tomlinson. Tomlinson gets it out on top. Quarterback to play with a shot. Deflected wide of the goal. Long rebound will be cleared the length of the ice. 1:27 left to go in the power play. 13:22 left to go regulation time. No score. UMass will bring it out to center ice. They'll bring it up over the line over on the right side. Playing it over in the far corner back behind the net. Skating it around the corner was Fisher. And it's played back out to the point to Tomlinson. Back over cross ice to McDonald. McDonald, there's a drive deflected over into the far corner. They play it now in behind the goal. 1 minute to go in this power play. 12:55 to go here in regulation time. Puck played out to the point. Little give and go. Tomlinson and Potter. There's one thrown, kicked away by Cam. And it's going to be held in over on the far side at the point. 35 seconds left in the power play. Cross ice pass. Slipping was the Amherst UMass defender. Coming in on goal is Nathan Cunningham with a shot, and he scores! Nathan Cunningham on the breakaway, shorthanded, and we finally have our first score. 1-0 in favor of Northeastern. Time of the goal, 7:35.
It was a beautiful play by Cunningham. He was able to get the puck up past the defenders, went in. There was even a penalty call on UMass as he was slashed on the way back. So it's going to be 4-on-4 right now for about 28 seconds. But a big goal for Northeastern to get on the board.
Wow, the ice has been broken. No pun intended, as we've got a 1-0 lead now in favor of the Huskies. On the breakaway, shorthanded. Time of the goal, 7 minutes and 25 seconds. Coming in over the line with a shot, deflected over into the corner that time was ACHA. They play it over on the near side, skated over in behind the goal, and there's a wraparound, and he scores! Holy cow, just like that, JP. We go 48 minutes without a goal, and now we get 2 goals in a matter of 27 seconds, and we've got a 1-1 tie.
It's unbelievable. Remember I said we're waiting for all heck to break loose, and guess what?
Wow.
Heck is broken loose.
That's what we're looking for. So, just like that, we've got a 1-1 tie here at the Comerica Center. First of 2 in this Division II semifinal day. Puck played out at the point. Now it's going to be deflected out to center ice. Puck played over into the neutral zone area, and they're going to play it now over the line. Here comes Northeastern. Northeastern will have, they'll be shorthanded for 1:15. Actually, I beg your pardon, they're on the power play. 5-on-4 now. They've got it over in the near corner, back out on top. There's a shot, played right out in front. And UMass will play at the length of the ice. 1-1 our score. 2 goals in a matter of 28 seconds. And here's a giveaway coming up over the line, coming in on goal with a shot. Kicked away by Cam. That one taken by Hentosh. Played out to center ice the other way. Here comes Trailer. Trailer over on the right side. He'll play it in behind the goal. They dig away at it over on the near side, far side again. Northeastern will set up the power play with 29 seconds left with the extra man. Played out in the slot area with a shot up over the top of the goal. Rebound. They tried to stuff it past LaCroix. There's one deflected high in the air. Played over in the corner. 15 seconds left in the power play. Now deflected out to center ice. Here comes Northeastern again. They got to get onside. They finally do. And the Minutemen will come up with the puck. And the power play is over. Here coming up over the line, Fisher with a play. We get hits deflected in the slot area. Boy, the intensity is picked up now. Puck out at center ice. Here comes Northeastern up over the line. With it is Cunningham. Cunningham over on the near corner. They play it over on the far side. And here comes UMass, but the puck is deflected out to center ice. Back down into the Minutemen zone. 9:59 to go regulation time. We've got a 1-1 tie. Puck deflected out to center ice. Nice little backhand play intended for picking. Now they bring it up over the line. Cunningham over on the right side. Centering play. Nobody home. All the way over to the other side. McGrath with it. And UMass will come up with it. They played out to center ice. Northeastern comes up with a puck with a shot right into the breadbasket of LaCroix. Camardo takes it. And we're going to take our media timeout. 9:36 to go, regulation time. We now have a 1-1 tie on the ACHA Broadcast Network.
The 2019 ACHA National Championships are brought to you by Budget Car Rental, the preferred rental agency of the ACHA. Hogan Transportation, official tournament partners of the 2019 ACHA National Championships. Edge Protect, protecting goalie skate blades since 2004 and official sponsor of the 2019 ACHA National Championships.
Here we go. We've got 9:36 left to go, regulation time. And we went, what did we go? 48 minutes with no goals scored. And with my tag team partner, John Peterson, yours truly, Lou Gamlin. JP, we got 2 goals in 26 seconds. Now the intensity and the electricity has picked up tenfold with a 1-1 tie.
It's picked up, and now we're tied at 1. So let's see if we could get rid of this 1-1 tie now.
Here we go. Now the puck is back into the Northeastern zone as they look to deflect it down. They're going to wave off the icing. Chasing after it is Dennis Ashkenazi, who got the tying goal for UMass 26 seconds earlier after Nathan Cunningham got a shorty for Northeastern. Here comes the puck out to center ice. Bringing it up over the line are the Minutemen. They get bounced off the puck as the puck is played out at the point now by the Huskies. They play it out to center ice. Skating after it was Shorrock. They still play it in the neutral zone. Coming up with it there momentarily was Coswell. He'll throw it down in the Minutemen end. 8:50 to go regulation time. They'll skate it down, throw it into the zone rather. Icing will be the call. Good call, JP. 8:48 to go regulation time. 25-19. Shots on goal in favor of UMass.
And UMass was looking to get a change in. They got a couple of tired guys in there. This may be a chance for Northeastern to take advantage here of this icing.
25-19 shots on goal in favor of UMass. 1-1 tie, 2 goals, 28 seconds apart here in the third period. Oh, there was a reach. LaCroix showing his hops as I couldn't jump that high with a ladder.
He got some good air on those skates, huh?
He sure did. 8:43 to go regulation time. Now a 1-1 tie. And off the face-off, they're going to play it over in the far corner, rather. Going after it was McDonald. He cleared the zone. Going to be played over on the right side, and it's going to be kicked away by Cam. Cam throws it in behind the goal. Not a save, but he just kind of guided it around the goal. Now here comes Northeastern up over the line. Ooh, good poke check right there at the blue line by Kubrick. Kilbrecht throws it in the corner. Northeastern meets him. Oh, and offsides will be the call. Just that far.
Just a hair offside.
You would know more about that than me. My hair's been gone for 30 years. But but that was close. That could have been a big turnover for UMass. But ifs and buts, as they say, with 8:19 to go here in the third period of a 1-1 tie.
It looks like Jackson now is going to be coming off the ice here. He may have an equipment problem.
That could be a tough break for the Huskies, as he's been one of their stalwarts. Hopefully it's just something quick.
Yeah. 8:18 to go here in the third. You don't want to have him out too long.
No, he hasn't scored, but he's had 5 assists in the tournament, and really huge on their special teams, on the power play.
Yep.
Kind of a point man, if you will. Face-off controlled by UMass as they throw it into the center ice area, and it's going to be played in behind the goal. They'll skate after it over there. They go wheel and deal after it over in the far corner. Finally, the Huskies will come up with it. They skated around the goal. They're going to play it out of the zone, out to center ice, and it's going to be deflected into the Minutemen area. They outlet it out to center ice with the puck. Oh, a little dipsy-do spin move to no avail for Pouline, and Northeastern now will come up with it. Puck is going to roll all the way down into the Minutemen zone. There will be no icing as Tomlinson will take it. He'll cross ice pass it, and he'll play it out over in the center ice zone to Lucy. He dumps it off, hands it off rather, with a shot by Power, deflected wide of the goal. They're going to play it over on the left side with a drive. It's loose right at the doorstep, and out with it comes Northeastern. They're going to skate it out into the center ice area. They're going to play it down into the far corner. We'll get a line change for the Huskies. Here comes UMass, 7:15 to go. Third period of a 1-1 tie. They're going to bring it up over the line. There's a long shot kicked away by Cam. They're going to play it over in the far corner rather. And here come the Huskies. They're going to outlet it out to the center ice area. Dumping it down into the zone is Caswell. Played in behind the Minuteman goal. They're going to play it over on the far side, looking to set it up. Trying to get that centering pass, but UMass again right there to thwart that. Puck played over. They dig away at it over on the near side in the corner. 6:45 to go, regulation time. We got a 1-1 tie. There's one loose right over by the left side of the goal. Instead, UMass comes up with it. They'll rattle it out to center ice. And UMass will get some fresh legs in there as well. Here comes Northeastern up over the zone. They're going to play it into the corner. Tomlinson will dig away at it in behind the goal, and he'll clear it, and it's going to be played down at center ice, and they're going to have to touch up on side are the Minutemen. So here comes Northeastern. They'll dump it down into the zone, and LaCroix thought better of playing it. Now finally he does, and he handed it off now, and we're going to get an outlet. Here comes UMass up over the line. Hentosh, he'll dump it down into the corner, plays it over. Here comes an ongoing centering play with a shot from the slot and a broken stick. There's one deflected over in the corner. 5:50 to go, regulation time. Still a 1-1 tie. Puck played out at center ice. UMass tries to get control of it. They finally do. And it's going to be fought for, jostled around right in front of us, and dumped into the Northeastern zone. Huskies come up with it at center ice. They're going to throw it down into the corner as they look to make a couple of changes. Puck thrown around the boards. Over on the left side, they come up with the puck, does UMass. Kalos will play it around the boards, and it's played over to the far side. They still chop at it over there. And now here come the Minutemen with 5:15 to go, regulation time. They dig away at it right in front of us, trying to gain possession of it, chopping, just bumping and grinding to get that puck. Now it's down in the far corner in the UMass end. Puck in behind the goal. Still fighting for position over there behind the goal, just to the right of it. Now it squirts all the way around to the near side. They go at it over in the near corner now as we are under 5 minutes to go in this third period. Still both teams 1-1. There's one covered up by LaCroix. And really, JP, that's the first instance of some pushing and shoving that's gone on in this game. That just tells me that, boy, it is just that intensity. And again, can't say it enough, the electricity notched up and up.
Yeah, you got 4 minutes, 42 seconds left here. These guys don't want to make the mistake of having a goal scored against them and, not advance tomorrow. So they're going to be extra careful, and if they got to get intense, they do. Just to let you know, Jackson Howard back on the bench for Northeastern.
Oh, that's a good sign for the Huskies. Face-off will be to the right of the goal. They play it over in the far corner, and UMass will lift it. They can't get it out, though. There's a shot deflected, and eventually into the glove of Ryan LaCroix. 4:35 to go here in this third period, a 1-1 tie.
This is something else, this game. The action up and down the ice.
Boy, it's picked up 100-fold now, just not 10-fold. Puck rolls around the boards. Is going to be held in at the blue line momentarily. The Minutemen try to get a rush going on, but now here they come. They've got it with an outlet coming up over the line with it. Baldino hands it off over to Fisher. It's in behind the goal, right at the doorstep on the left side. Held in over on the far side. They throw it in behind the goal. 4:14 to go. Third period of a 1-1 tie. Puck dropped in behind the goal. They're going to throw it around the boards to the Huskies, and it's deflected out to center ice, and the Minutemen will come up with it. The puck is played down in the Northeastern zone. 3:55 to go here in this third period. 29-20 shots on goal in favor of the Minutemen. Up over the line, coming up with the puck is McDonald. McDonald skates it around over on the far corner. They dig at it over there, and it's still loose over the far corner. Northeastern will get it, and they will lift it up out of the zone. And they'll just jockey for position with the puck. 3.5 to go here in this third period. Again, the winner will take on the winner of Florida Gulf Coast and Cincinnati for all the marbles tomorrow night here for the ACHA D2 National Crown. After the whistle, face-off will be down in the Northeastern zone.
I don't know what happened there, why the whistle blew. I don't know if maybe the puck caught somebody on the bench and just kept going straight as it passed by the Northeastern bench.
Off the face-off, it's won by UMass. They tried to throw it towards the goal, but it was deflected, and it got deflected back out to center ice. UMass will play it in behind the Northeastern goal. 3:13 to go here in this third period of a 1-1 tie. They play it out to center ice. It's going to be played at the blue line. Now going in the corner after it is Koziel, and he tried to get something going on it, but his pocket was picked, and the play still held in at the blue line. Sticks and bodies going flying over there momentarily over on the far side, but no. Ooh, a nifty move.
Wow,
and
no
no
tripping
penalty
call.
called. Here comes a play up over into the blue line, over the blue line into the Northeastern end. Oh boy, that one a little surprising. Nothing called there, but they're letting him play, which isn't all bad. Coming up over the line, here comes Ashkenazi with a tying goal, and he wanted the winning goal. But instead, it's going to be gloved off by Cram.
Said it was no goal.
There you go. 2:33 to go here in this third period. 2 goals, 28 seconds apart in the third period has made this a 1-1 tie. Cunningham for Northeastern shorthanded, and Ashkenazi, 28 seconds later, made it a 1-1 tie, a 4-on-4 goal. That one was. Off the face-off. There's one thrown towards the net, deflected away, shot taken by Campbell. Under 2.5 to go here in the third period. And save made center field style by Nicholas Cam.
Yeah, Cam looked like he was going in to play shortstop there with a lazy pop fly.
Little Alan Trammell as the puck is deflected and held on to. Face-off won by Northeastern. They try to clear the zone. It's deflected over on the right face-off circle, though, by the Minutemen. They come up with a puck. There's a play in behind the goal. 2:10 to go. Regulation time. Still fighting for the puck over in the near corner, the far corner. Body starting to fall down. And the intensity again picking up Northeastern. There's a steal coming up over the line. McDonald made the play, but a good call. A good eye, JP. Offsides, indeed, the call. 30-20 shots on goal in favor of Northeastern, or I'm sorry, of UMASS. But where it counts, we still have our 1-1 tie. Off the face-off, it's going to be played down into the UMass zone as Amherst or UMass will come up with it, and they're going to play it down into the Northeastern zone. They play it around the boards. They throw it over on the far side. Held in over there on the point. Now here come the Huskies. They're going to play it out of the zone into the neutral zone area. Played now by Coswell. He clears it down into the UMass end. 1.5 to go. Regulation time. We still have our 1-1 tie. There's one slapped right at the goal. Played over on the far side. They dig away at it over there. Centering play whiffed on. And UMass will come up with it as we're down to 1:15 left to go here in this third period. Puck played at the blue line now, deflected out to center ice. Coming up with it are the Huskies. They bring it up. Caswell over the line with a drive. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Man, that didn't miss top shelf by much, did it?
Off the post and out of play. Oh, man. What a shot.
Yikes. Man, oh, man, that one brought a chill to my spine on that one. Holy cow.
You were ready to erupt. I could feel it.
1:05 left to go, regulation time. You heard that collective "oh" in the crowd here at the Comerica Center in behind the goal. Played over on the right side. 1 minute left. There's a shot. One time I score! Matuz Kozil at 19:05, a one-timer off the pass. And we've got a 2-1 hockey game in favor of Northeastern.
What a play. Puck came out from behind the net. Kozil with a nice blast, putting it past the goaltender up high.
Matuz Kozil off of the feed. What a play from the corner. I believe it was Keene that got the assist on that. He just threw it right on in front. And just like that, we've got a 2-1 hockey game now, less than a minute to go. Now, if you're UMass, do you wait for the face-off or do you pull the goaltender right now?
I want to tell you, I think I'd pull the goaltender right now. Well, actually, I'd wait till we get possession of the puck because that could go the wrong way. And you mentioned before Austin Allard. He got an assist on that play.
It was Austin Allard, so good for him on the assist.
It was Kozil from Keene and Allard.
All right, Keene and Allard both get helpers on that goal. Holy cow, what a play.
Wow, that top line of Northeastern goes out there and makes something happen.
19:05, the time of the goal. 2-1 in favor of Northeastern. We'll see if UMass can answer. They've only got a minute to do it. Puck played out at center ice. They backtrack with it. Try to get possession of the puck. Back in the zone with it is Pauline. He tries to outlet it. He finally gets it out. Instead, here comes UMass. They're going to dump it in the zone. Played in behind the goal. Down to 37 seconds left. And here comes LaCroix out for the extra attacker. Puck held in. Now it's going to be deflected.
There's going to be a hand pass.
Hand pass is called. Face-off will come just outside the blue line. Actually, I think they're going to put it back at right at center ice.
Center ice, yeah.
30.3 seconds left to go here in regulation time. Now it is a 2-1 lead for Northeastern.
I just can't believe this. We played all that time, got 2 goals in how many seconds?
Here comes UMass trying to make one last attempt. The puck is loose right out in front. There's one loose at the doorstep. And Cam will hang on. 20.9 seconds left. Northeastern looking to hang on to get that trip to the championship game to play the winner of Gulf Coast and Cincinnati.
We get 2 goals in 27 seconds between these teams in the beginning of the third period, and we don't get nothing until the final minute.
We're going to get another timeout called.
This one, I believe, by Northeastern.
Indeed, they will. So to recap it, 31-21 shots on goal in favor of UMass.
Yeah.
Shorthanded goal at 7:25 by Nathan Cunningham for Northeastern. And then 28 seconds later, Dennis Ashkenazi on the 4-on-4 at 7:53. And then just when you thought we might be having some bonus hockey, a beautiful play off the face-off.
Yeah.
Allard to Keene, and then Keene found Koziel.
Yep.
Just a one-timer past, LaCroix.
And it was a beautiful shot. It was a shot up high. They just missed one up high off that post. Well, this makes Rasty McGimmon's job a little bit easier in picking the interview after the game, if this holds up.
It's been one heck of a game. The intensity level you couldn't ask for anything more.
No.
This is just an example of the great week of hockey that we've had here at the D2 level.
Yeah, this game's been a great game. Nice, like a prize fight, back and forth.
Sure has. Face-off will be to the right of Cam. The net is empty to our right. LaCroix out for the extra man. Face-off controlled by UMass. There's one kicked away by Cam. It got through traffic. 14 seconds left. They dig away at it. They're trying to get possession of it as UMass. They finally have it. We're down to 8 seconds. They got to hurry. There's one out in front of traffic with a shot. Oh, it's loose. There's one thrown over one time right at the gun. And that's going to do it.
Wow, what a game.
Our final score, Northeastern 2, UMass 1. Matus Koziel, the game-winning goal at 19:05. And Northeastern will now advance to play the winner of the next semifinal between Florida Gulf Coast and the University of Cincinnati. Boy, JP, you hate to see somebody lose a game like this. 2 great opponents. What a hard-fought game.
Yeah, you hate to see it, but I'll tell you what a stat here. Northeastern, 5 shots on goal in the third period, and they score twice.
Isn't that amazing?
Unbelievable.
Again, we talked about it, the way the games went during the week with, 50 shots on goal by, at least 8 or 9 teams.
Mm-hmm.
And then now you get 53 between the two. What a defensive game. And obviously it showed with the 2-1 win for Northeastern.
Yeah.
These, like we said numerous times, JP, this game between kids that know each other so well, right next to each other up in the Northeast. And, it's just been a privilege and a pleasure to call this one.
Yeah, it was a good game, good call by you. And, it's definitely an experience to come here and see a game of this type. And, unfortunately, you have one team going home and one team moving on.
Well, the greatest tradition in all of sports, the handshake at center ice, which win or lose, both teams always do it.
Yep.
And, it's, again, another good reason, why we love this game. Well, we're going to send it down to Rasty McGibbon. He's got the Game winner, Matus Koziel. Take it away, Rasty.
Oh, we got to get their hat.
Oh, there we go.
Matt, congratulations on getting through the semis there. Just talk me through that goal.
I just try to find open space in the slide. I know my liney Rusty had that pass to me. I just put it on net.
You know, we were talking over on the side, and we really thought that there'd be one goal that would go in this whole contest, and that would be the winner. You guys scored. They answered 17 seconds after that. What was the vibe on the bench?
We knew we had to get with the next one. We had the momentum. We got to just keep going, pedal to the floor, and we just put the game away.
One goal allowed on over 30 shots. Talk a bit about your goaltender, Cam.
Cam has just been a key part of this tournament. We know he's got our back. We just got to put the puck in the net for him.
Thanks so much for this. Congratulations, and we will be seeing you guys tomorrow. Get some sleep.
Thank you.
I'm going to grab the coach in just a second here, Fred Carpenito. We'll send it back to you guys momentarily.
Thank you, Rasty. 2-1 our score, the final score, as we wait for head coach Fred Carpenito to talk with Rasty McGibbon. Northeastern advancing to the championship game tomorrow night to play against Florida Gulf Coast and Cincinnati. Rasty, go right ahead.
Rasty McGibbon with head coach Fred Carpenito, and that was an absolute nail-biter. We were talking over on the side that, we thought maybe there'd be only one goal in this contest, and that would be the winner. You guys scored first. They answered 17 seconds later. What was the message on the bench to the guys?
Well, we decided that after we scored, we'd put it in our own net to make it interesting, just so that we could win it at the end. Yeah. Did that strategy work? Or?
It seemed to work. You guys heading on tomorrow. Aside from getting some rest, what's the game plan getting ready for tomorrow?
I don't think there's any reason to change anything that we do. I mean, we get pucks deep, we put guys to the net, and we try to play as smart as possible. We'll have our hands full with either Cincinnati or Florida tomorrow, but we don't change for other teams because it just confuses everything. So we'll be consistent, but we're looking forward to it.
I thought this was a really tight contest. I thought two teams that were very well matched. You had met once during the season. Did the game live up to your expectations?
Yes, I would say that it does. I mean, you can see the Northeast teams are, they like to grind it out. And we've played a lot of one-goal games this year, and I think that helps us. Going through the regionals
30 seconds.
With Roger Williams and then Norwich, 2 one-goal games. I really think that all of that helps us. And, again, we play Keene, we play UNH, UMASS. It goes on down the line. It really prepares us well for these types of games.
Well, once again, Coach, congratulations, and I look forward to seeing you guys play tomorrow.
Okay, thank you very much.
Lou, now back up to you guys.
Rasty, thank you very much. Again, our final score here this afternoon, 2-1. JP, I want to thank you for being a part of the broadcast with me.
Thank you.
What a great game. We look forward to the next game coming up, Cincinnati against Florida Gulf Coast. This reminder, keep your heads up, keep them sticks down, and as always, keep your minds open. Good night, everybody. Thanks for joining us on the ACHA Broadcast Network.